Hey everybody, from Epcot here at Walt Disney World. We finally made our way out to the Flower and Garden Festival. This started last month, but we haven't been to Epcot in a hot minute. So we figured what better day than today to come out, check out some of the Topiaries and some of the food.
Yeah, I'm excited for the food. The Topiaries are always so much fun to look at. They always add some new ones every year. And I think I want to maybe go into the butterfly garden.
That's surprising, considering you don't like butterflies.
I don't, but I think I want to check it out.
Yeah, so come along with us. We're going to try as much food as we can today. We're probably not going to go crazy because we're not like super duper hungry, but we are here around dinner time. So I'm sure we'll be trying a decent amount. And we got some Topiaries right in front of the park. We have Asha from Wish. Oh, how times have changed. We were here a few months ago when this first opened and there was a massive line to get the picture with Walt. Now, there's nobody here. So it's currently about 5 o'clock, and like we said, we just got into the park. And I totally forgot about this new show that popped up over here in World Celebration Gardens, in this area that has like these, what I call like the bronze palm trees, the Galaxy's Edge looking area. They have a show with acrobats. Obviously it's done for the day, but we'll have to come back and check this out. And if you're a Halloween Horror Nights fan, the Nightmare Queen is in this show. Before we head into World Showcase, you can see most of the exterior of Communicore Hall. Looks like it's about finished. They still have some of these little triangle pieces to add in, but you can see that this is where the Mickey meet and greet's gonna be. The Communicore Hall sign is directly ahead, and I believe this has an opening date of June 10th. They released some concept art where there's gonna be like an Encanto sing-along type of thing. It looks a little lackluster, to say the least, but we'll see how it is once it opens in June. Outside of Journey into Imagination, we have Woody, Bo Peep, and her 3 sheep. So we came inside the butterfly garden, which, if you know Alex, this is a big step. She willingly wanted to come in. Oh yeah, look at that one. Oh. Wow.
They have a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of them out flying around right now too.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I feel like every time we come in here, there's not that many, but right now there's a lot.
We have a board here called Meet the Butterflies, where you can get all of the info about the different types of butterflies that are in here. It looks like there are 4 different ones. There's always a bunch gathered up in the corners of the netting too. You can see there's probably 20 of them. Right over here, there's a couple stragglers flying in, but they're always up in the corners, so make sure you look up. And they have all different types of plants that are in here too. Certain plants attract certain types of butterflies, like this giant milkweed that is over here. This is the home of the milkweed butterflies.
They sell them, like, locally, and you can plant them in your backyard, and then the butterflies will come.
Look how pretty all these flowers are at the exit of the butterfly garden. This is why I love Flower and Garden. It's not my #1 favorite festival, but all of the different flowers are just so pretty. They bring so much color to the park. We got some Disney ducks making their way around World Showcase. There's the mom and all the little baby ducks. How cute is that? There they go. Let's see if she can guide them into the lagoon. So we just made our way into World Showcase, as always, left towards Mexico, and it looks not too bad. So we'll see how the crowds are as we make our way around. We're right in front of Trowel and Trellis, which is the plant-based booth, but crowds aren't looking too bad for 5 o'clock. So our first food stop, which is gonna be for Alex, is over at the Lotus House, which is the China booth, and she's gonna be getting the house-made cheesy crab wontons for $8.25. Phone eats first.
Always. Okay, so I think I've had these in years past, so this isn't new, but they look new for some reason. I feel like they look different than how they did in the past. I'm probably gonna have to just pick them up and eat them. So the inside is crab and cream cheese. There's some type of like sauce on top. It has like a little bit of a kick, not too spicy, but it's nice because the outside is nice and crispy. The inside is like warm and cheesy. But yeah, I really like them. They're good. It has more crab than cheese. It tastes more cheesy, but you could definitely still taste the crab in it. And then, like I said, the sauce on top gives it like a little bit of a kick, but it's not too spicy.
stop number 2 is over in Japan. Now, normally I would get the frushi, but I think I'm gonna pass on it. I know that's kind of blasphemous for me to say, considering I love it so much, but it is $7.75, so I think we're gonna pass on that and try the ramen cup for $8.50. So from Japan, we got the ramen cup for $8.50, which is a ramen salad shaken in a cup with fresh vegetables, grilled chicken, and dashi broth with chili oil and yuzu. And then Alex got the watermelon strawberry lemonade for $6.75.
I can already tell you this is not worth $6.75 because it's minuscule. I also already took a sip. It's like not even cold.
It's like the size of like the violet lemonades.
Yeah.
I feel like all specialty drinks like this
But
come in that
I
size.
was like hoping for like a cold, like refreshing lemonade, and this just like is not what I thought it was. It has a good taste though. Like I love strawberry and watermelon, so like it tastes good, but I definitely wouldn't get this again.
And for this ramen cup, they had signs over by where you pick up the food that say how to eat a ramen cup. It says flip it over, turn the cup upside down to mix the noodles, toppings, and sauce, shake it well, and then eat it. So we got to do a little bit of work to eat this cup. All right, go for it.
All right, flip it upside down.
Give it a shake. Look at that. All right. I think it's all shaked up pretty good. Let's try it out. Looks like there's a lot of the flavorings, as I just lost a napkin on the bottom, but let's see. Let's see how this is. All right, first impressions. It's pretty good. It's not as good as the ramen that they had last year. I don't remember if that was for this festival, but they had like a cold ramen. I think the noodles were even a little bit thicker than this. This is fine, and the noodles are cold, by the way. This is a cold dish. It's fine. Probably not something that I would get again. There's also like little bits of salad in here, and they said there was grilled chicken in it, but there was literally one piece of grilled chicken that was like this big. So it's literally all noodles just kind of in that sauce. It's a standard, you know, Asian type of broth that this is cooked in. So it's gonna taste pretty familiar to you, but nothing that I would probably like go out of my way and get. I'd probably pass on this. So we're a little more than halfway around World Showcase. We picked up one of the festival passports and was just kind of taking a look at it, trying to figure out what else we want to try that we haven't tried in the past. And there are some new food items for this year, but there's not a ton of new food items. There's some new like alcoholic options, but neither Alex or I really drink, so those are going to be things that we pass on. But as far as food goes, I do feel like some of the Epcot festivals are getting a little bit stale when it comes to the food. I think for somebody that's come to so many, like we come to these every year, we've been doing this for years and years, I do think some of the booths need like a total overhaul where like they kind of start from scratch, brand new food items, and just kind of go from there, because a lot of the food is the same every single year at the festivals, which is fine if it's something that, you know, you're maybe coming to once or twice. But as far as like repeatability, it's a lot of the same food items. So we'll probably try a few more things before we make our way out of Epcot today, but there's not a whole lot that really caught our eye that we haven't tried before. So we're passing by Morocco, and back here in the Morocco Pavilion is where the new pass holder lounge is going to be starting, I believe, May 1st. I forget the exact date of it, but it's not going to be over in the Land Pavilion like it was last year. They're moving it back here somewhere in the back of the Morocco Pavilion, but it looks like it's all boarded up right now. So we didn't get very far. We got right past Morocco and stopped at La Isla Fresca, and I'm going to be trying the Impossible Jamaican beef patty. Looks pretty good. This sauce smells so good. I wish you guys can smell what this sauce smells like. Well, let's see. I don't think we've had this in years past because I normally don't get Impossible things, but I wanted to try this. So verdict on the beef patty, it's good. I think it would definitely be better if it was actual ground beef, but obviously the whole point of it is to have a vegan option, like an Impossible Meats option. Definitely more spicy than it looks. That sauce is definitely hotter than it is sweet, so keep that in mind. Definitely has a kick to it, but it was good. I would get it again if there was ground beef inside, but the fact that it is the Impossible meat means I probably won't get it again, but the flavors were good. Now, he had eyebrows last year, but we have to make our yearly stop over in France and see what Lumiere looks like. There's Lumiere in Cogsworth, and I'm happy to report he has eyebrows in 2024. Stopped in the Creation Shop to check out some of the festival merch. Looks like they have a whole bunch themed to the orange bird. I like this tumbler a lot. That's really cool. And look at this little, is this a mug? Or maybe it's for tea. really cute. And then this is just all the redeemable prizes for the Spikes Pollination Exploration. They're all mini cornhole tosses. They have this cute orange bird flower and garden 2024 ornament. They have this orange bird apron. It says, "Aren't you glad you met me?"
This is the spear jersey for this year's festival. It has like the Epcot ball with it looking like an orange.
I love the back.
I love the back too. It's so cute. Orange bird there. The original Florida orange bird. And then it even has stuff on the sleeve. And it's for a mystery price.
You have your salt and pepper shakers of the official table of all Epcot festivals. And then for $45, they have the Loungefly orange bird ears. They have some more flower and garden merch. This one is more themed towards Minnie Mouse. You can see Minnie right there. They have some mugs. They have some, I guess, planters is what these would be. They have pins over here too. And then for $34.99, this is the pass holder shirt. All right, and with that, our quick visit out to Epcot comes to an end. I have to say, I'm a little, I don't want to say disappointed with the food. It's just I wish there was more new food options this year.
Yeah, like Matt was saying, like since we come to the festivals every single year, it gets repetitive after a while. Like the same type of food offerings. I feel like they need to come out with like new food offerings for each festival each year. For,
and they do.
Yeah, but I feel like
more of it.
Yeah, more of it. Like for people that live here that come all the time, it definitely can get repetitive and like and stale.
Yeah, but other than that, we had a fun time. We got to go in the butterfly garden, got to walk around. It was a beautiful night here at Epcot, but like we said, just wish there was a little bit more in terms of new food items this year. And honestly, that's why we didn't come out earlier and film a video, because we looked at a lot of the food menus and not a lot of the food really caught our eye, or it was food that we've had like multiple times in years past. So we didn't want to come out and like just try the exact same things, although we will have our festival favorites. Like we love Frushi, we didn't get it tonight, but there's a couple of things that we always do get. But in terms of new things, I was hoping for a little bit more out of this year's Flower Garden.
Yeah, and I feel like Flower and Garden isn't always like that exciting with the food offerings, at least in my opinion. I like a lot of the stuff at Food and Wine and Festival of the Arts, but Flower and Garden is still really fun to come to because the topiaries are really cool to see. If you've never seen them before, it's beautiful. Like Epcot looks beautiful at this time of year.
Yeah, I wish this is how Epcot looked all the time.
Yeah.
Like especially with the flowers that are in the water over by the Imagination Pavilion. It's really, really pretty. So hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us tonight for our quick trip out to Epcot. If you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future videos to come. With that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.